All right, folks, here's 10B, the section drawing, second one. We're going to go ahead and do the front view, top view, and then the cross section. Again, we're skipping a lot of the advanced stuff on here. We're going to do a very, very basic cross section. Let's get started. So here we are in AutoCAD, and this is the one we did last time. Let's go ahead and let's take a line from here to here. Let's go more than we need. And let's offset this by 3 and see what that looks like. Trying to create a space between the drawings here. I think 3 is adequate. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. We know that we need to work from this line over to have the space work. Let's leave that there for now. Let's go ahead and build the drawing, and then we'll put it up against here, just like this. So we're starting with the front drawing here. As per usual, I like to start with the bottom line right here. Now, despite the fact that there's a curve here, or radius, when you look at this from the side, it's still going to appear to be square. So looking at 4.5 for a width from the whole, for the whole front side here. We are also looking at an overall height of 2.5. All right, so let's remember those two measurements, and let's put the lines in for that. Again, we're not worried about this line right now. We're going to get back to that later. Right now, we just need to create a good drawing here. All right, so we said we were at 4.5. That's the bottom line there. And then to come up, we said it was 2.5. All right, so that's the two lines. Let's go back. Let's build this way, here, here, and to here. So we're looking at a measurement of, try to find where that line would be. Looks like we have to add these two together. It's 1.5 and then 0.75. Maybe we should do this at a different approach. We have a measurement here. So let's go ahead and do that. So this line here, now let's add the two together. Let's put this line in, 1.5 and 0.75. Let's pull up the calculator. All right, so let's clear what we had from the last video here. Clear this out. Okay, 1.5 plus, what do we say it was? 0.75. Okay, got two pluses here. Let's get rid of that. 1.5 plus 0.75. That equals 2.25. All right, let's get rid of the calculator. So this should be 2.25. Again, we are drawing the length of this line right here. Now we need to come down, and it looks like we're 1.75 on that line. Okay. 1.75. Now we need to go this way, and I think that's going to be the same. If we make it, this will go all the way to the end here. Now remember, I said this is a radius, but it's going to be a straight line. So we merely need to match up the edge of this line. So why don't we do my old technique of more than you need here. Let's draw a line here, bring it right up to it. Let's trim off the extra. Just like that, and we save. All right, something's wrong here. There's a negative space here that I forgot about. Look at this whole piece here. So let's drop this line down using the offset tool by 0.75. So offset by 0.75. And now we need to bring this one over we need to have this line established, and that's 1.5. 1.5. All right, so that gives me this line and this line. We need to trim this part out of it. This might not have been the most efficient way to do this, so you guys know a shortcut, go for it. All right, so we got like a Z-type shape here, don't we? Yep, that's normal. That's fine. But there's this plate right here, which is offset. So if you could see from this line, you've got an offset of 1, and then it goes up the same height. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's actually, why don't we copy this line here? Let's bring it over here. Let's offset it by a distance of 1. That's what's in the drawing. You can go ahead and get rid of that. And I believe that's going to give us that line right there. Yes, see? Same height by 1. Now let's just go ahead and connect from here to here. We can either extend or just draw it in. Either way. I believe that gives us everything. We've got this and this. There is a hole drilled here, and in an advanced drawing, you would have the hole showing, this drilled hole, but you'd have it as hidden lines. But again, we're going very, very basic here. We're not showing that in this drawing. We also have a slot down here, and we're not going to show that either. Normally, we'd have a hidden line which would show the slot, but we're skipping that for this. We're going to go, again, basic. All right, let's go ahead and copy this. First thing is, let's set it up here. Let's put a temporary line right here. Let's get the move tool, grab the whole thing, and just pop it. So this is, we'll bring it over like that, and we need to bring it down. I guess that line should have been a little bit longer. Go ahead and bring it straight down. This way it lines up really well. We can go ahead and get rid of this now. So we're 3 inches in between, and they're all at the same level. Which means if we draw a line like this, we can go ahead and move this one straight down. If we just copy, and we have the ortho turned on, we can make a copy straight down like that. I did not copy. Looks like I did the move tool. Let's try it again. Copy it and bring it straight down just like that. There we go. All right, so let's get rid of that line and save. So we'll come back and we'll do our complete that as a cross section really soon. Let's work on the top view. So let's take a look at the ISO here. We're going to have to show the drilled hole. We have this shape, which is almost like a reversed P. Then we've got this deck here, and we do have radiuses. So we're going to have to see if there's information on that curve there. It says it's a fillet of 0.25, a radius of 0.25, and TYP is typical, meaning this one and this one's the same. The slot says it's all the way through. You will need 2 dimensions indicating the hidden condition, but we're not doing hidden conditions, so we're going to skip that part. All right, let's work on the main part of the top view here. So let's go ahead and put in some rays. Okay, let's put a ray over here, just so we know the distance that we want to put it at. Okay. We need to know the distance from here to here. So we're going to need this measurement, 2.5. So let's go ahead and offset by 2.5. All right, now we have the whole shape boxed out. So let's trim. Save. And looks like something got messed up here. Let's go back to trimming. Something went wrong. Let's trim it nicely. There we go. Let's go ahead and select this and bring that back to the 0 layer. Okay. So that's an object. Now, what else do we have to draw here? We got to create this backwards P here. So from this line, we need to come out a 1/2 inch and then meet up with the line. We've got the line here. We've got to come out this 1/2 inch though. Okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Look, I forgot to put this in. Let's fix it right now. Let's go ahead and put the ray in. And I'm leaving this in. This is an honest to goodness mistake. Sometimes we make them. Let's extend these out like this. Let's go ahead and trim this here and here. And let's take that and convert that back to a solid object on the 0 layer. In case we need to draw lines, let's switch that back and let's save. All right, that's why I was confused. So we need to go a 1/2 inch down and over. Now, so this whole line doesn't remain here. You can just go ahead and get the line tool. Let's just follow this line, 0.5, and then bring it right over like this. And now we can go ahead and just get rid of that. And that'll give us the little shelfy looking thing there. Not sure? Let's take a look here. This should be 1.25. Let's do a check. Here's the measuring tool. Distance of 1.25, same as 1.25. All right, what else is going on here? These are squared off. There's a line from here to here. That's right there. This goes like this. We need to put the circle in, and then we need to do the radiuses. Let's do the circle first. So the circle is 1.25 this way and 0.75 this way. Let's use the old reliable offset tool. And let's do 1.25. We need to measure that this way. Look, it splits it right down the middle. Isn't that nice? And let's do 0.75 this way. Now there's our crosshair. Let's go ahead and get our diameter. And the diameter of that circle was 0.75. So click here, pull out. Make sure you're on diameter, 0.75, not radius. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. So there's the drilled out hole. Again, in the future, when you get into more advanced stuff, this will be shown as a hidden line, but we're not doing that. Now we need to put the radiuses in here using the fillet tool. Actually, it's the fillet. Radius of 0.25. All right, so let's grab the fillet tool right there. And we're going to click on radius. You could also do R, enter. And we are doing 0.25. Click this line, done. Spacebar to recall the last tool you used, click here and here. Done. All right, let's do a little check. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. You've got the backwards P, and then you've got the plate and the deck there. Oh, I think we would trim that line out. Yes, so let's trim that line out. And again, you wouldn't see the slot. This would be a hidden, the slot would be a hidden line here. I'm talking about this right here, this slot. All right, so let's put our cut line through now. Let's get the line tool. We're going to go right from the center to here. And we're going to do just like last time. Actually, let's be smart. Let's take this and copy it. Oh, we're going to need this line too, right? Okay, so we do have to pop it out. Never mind. Hold on. Let's pop the line out. We're going to do lengthen. Click on delta, 0.25. Let's extend this line out this way, and let's not extend, lengthen the line out this way. Now we can go ahead and take this. We'll put one right there. And we're going to put one right there. I'm wondering how many of you are going to put a solid hatch in there. I hope to see that. Control S. This is going to be cut A. Let's go ahead and steal this. Turn off the ortho. Let's take the A. Let's put the point of the A right there, and then just bring it a smidge over, just like that. And then we can turn the ortho on now. No, can't. Turn it off. Let's see if we can get that somewhat even. No exact measurements required on that. In the future, you might, but okay. Don't forget, in advanced drawing, this would be on a different layer, would have a different line texture to it, whereas see how the line has like a double dash in the solid, so that would symbolize a cut. But just trying to get you guys through the basics here. All right, let's create that cross section here. All right, let's study what we've got here. Let's do the circle. Let's do the hole first. Okay. So we need to carry that through. So let's put up a couple of rays. Here and here. And I'm actually going to go back, and I'm going to draw it right over and then just delete here and here. So instead of trimming and changing, I'm just manually drawing them in. Now there's a slot down here. So let's see. So from this view, we're really only worried about the height of the slot because it goes from end to end only in this part. So let's see here. You're looking at 0.5 for here, 0.75 all the way. So 0.75 minus 0.5 is 0.25. I don't see any other measurement other than doing that math. So if we offset this by 0.25, there you have it. So this does not get a blade passing through it because it's set back, see? Oops, go back. Why is it being that way? There we go. See where the blade cuts through, you would see this solid piece all the way through. And then also here where you cut through. So this area would be solid material cut through. And this area here would be solid material cut through, but not the slot. So let's go ahead and get the hatch tool. We would put it here and here. Would we put it here? No, we wouldn't, right? Because it's back there. See, the blade wouldn't pass through that, so it wouldn't be there. All right, let's just go ahead and label it. Okay, so there's the second one. Go ahead and save. And with that, let's talk about this for a second. Now, there is a 10C on there. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that or not. Well, we'll talk about that in class then. What's going to happen with that? Maybe one of you guys will ask me. All right, that's the end of the video.